The Hilux is an enduring symbol of Toyota's famed manufacturing quality and durability, resulting in millions of satisfied customers over the course of 5 decades. That it was the brand's second best-selling vehicle among Filipinos in 2019 speaks volumes about the model's enduring virtues, both as a robust workhorse and a dependable lifestyle vehicle. Have you ever wondered how far the Hilux has gone from its humble beginnings into the legendary powerhouse it is today? We'll take a look back at the history of the Hilux. But first, hit like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to be first with the latest videos from Philkotse.com. The first generation Hilux actually started out as a small truck called the Hino Briska in the 1960s. With input from Toyota, Hino forged an agreement with its fellow automaker, and in 1967, the Briska was renamed the Hilux, combining the words high and luxury, and sold under the Toyota mark. It was available in 2 cargo bed sizes and used a separate frame construction mounted on front double wishbone and coil springs as well as rear leaf springs. The original engines were a 1.5-liter gasoline that made 69 horsepower and a 1.6-liter gasoline with 83 horsepower. The output was delivered to the rear wheels through a column-mounted 4-speed manual transmission. The standard wheelbase Hilux was exported to the American market under the name Toyota Truck, which offered bigger 1.9-liter and 2-liter engines. The second generation Hilux offered a choice of 1.5-liter and 1.9-liter power plants, while the US market version received a 2.5-liter engine. Buyers can get a Hilux with a floor-mounted shifter, which meant that the early bench-type seats can be converted into bucket seats for 2 occupants. This generation was the first Hilux to reach the UK market, as well as the first to use a 3-speed automatic, mated to a 2-liter R-Series engine. The third generation Hilux upgraded the suspension system from coil springs to a torsion bar. Upper spec variants came standard with front disc brakes, and a special embossed tailgate can be ordered by customers. The 4-wheel drivetrain Hilux made its debut, derived from the Land Cruiser 40 series and powered by a 2-liter gasoline engine. The first diesel Hilux also came with the third generation, using a 2.2-liter oil burner. For the 4th generation Hilux, blistered arches were added for a more muscular look, and the interior was revised. Single and double cab versions were released, and engine choices were expanded for both the 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive versions. In response to the popularity of models such as the Ford Bronco and Nissan Pathfinder, Toyota equipped the Hilux with a 1-piece fiberglass canopy and bench seats, along with bigger 2.4-liter turbo and 3-liter gasoline V6 engines. The result was the Hilux Surf, also known as the 4Runner. The 5th generation Hilux saw double-cab 4-wheel drive units receiving a front independent double wishbone suspension with torsion bar. Revised interiors gave the Hilux a more sedan-like feel. The same engine lineup was offered on both 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive variants. By this time, the Hilux was already replaced by the larger Tacoma in the US market. The Hilux Surf was already spun off into a separate line when the 6th generation Hilux came about. Toyota realized the dual roles of the Hilux as a workhorse and sports pickup, and sought to distinguish both from each other. Business units had more basic features, while lifestyle trims had a roomier cabin and improved sound insulation. Single and double cab configurations were offered in either 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, with 4 engine choices. The 7th generation saw the Hilux sharing the IMV platform, with the Fortuner SUV and the Innova MPV. This resulted in even bigger interior space and uprated load capacity. A 3-liter 16-valve direct injection diesel engine made the Hilux compliant with Euro 4 emission standards. For the first time, the Hilux was not assembled in Japan, but in other territories such as Thailand, South Africa, and Argentina. 2012 Hilux units underwent a facelift and interior revisions, with mid-range and top-spec trims getting the Toyota Touch multimedia system. The present 8th generation Hilux was a product of feedback from Toyota's customer worldwide. Using the redefining toughness development concept, Toyota built the Hilux as a more durable model through a stronger ladder frame chassis and reinforced deck. The new Hilux can tow more thanks to an improved 4-wheel drive system, while better fuel efficiency has extended the truck's cruising range. By 2015, 16 million Hilux units have conquered the world's roads. A redesigned Hilux emerges for the 2020 model year. Still using the same IMV platform, the new Hilux Revvo sports a bolder appearance thanks to a more prominent grille, new bi-beam LED headlamps, and a more aggressive bumper. Redesigned double C-shaped tail lamps make the truck more visible during stops. The cabin is dominated by a black color motif. A new 8-inch touchscreen head unit now has Apple CarPlay integration, and driving the Hilux becomes easier with variable flow control power steering that regulates steering stiffness based on vehicle speed to reduce driver stress. The Hilux Revvo still packs the same 2.8-liter diesel engine, now tweaked to produce 500 Nm of torque. A reworked suspension promises improved ride comfort, while retaining the truck's class-leading payload capacity. And for the first time, the Toyota Safety Sense suite of driver-assisted features appears on the Hilux Revvo, featuring pre-collision alert, dynamic radar cruise control, and lane departure alert. What's your Hilux story? Let us know in the comments.